welcome to episode 2, I guess,
not 3.
Two.
Zero didn't count.
If you count them out, it would be 3. But
right.
No, episode 2 of Press Start to Start.
We didn't do so good in math. So
we didn't go.
There's only 2.
I went to Brock for English and I dropped out.
He can walk and talk. That's what they say.
Apparently not that well because I didn't graduate. Episode 3, and it is the coronavirus. Hopefully, it's not going to be the last. Let's be honest, coronavirus edition. But
I'm hearing different things, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. This is the way people are going to be seeing us
for the next 2 years. We're going to be like this, but it depends on whether or not we're in quarantine.
I just don't want to be around Aiden. That's
Fake laugh, hiding real tears.
Oh, they taste so salty. But yeah, no, we are living the coronavirus dream, and it's what I think I checked. I think I've been 30 days inside, haven't been on transit, I've been to grocery stores, but doing the social distancing for about a month now.
Must be tricky being in Toronto.
It's something, man. It's I'm already suspicious of other people's motives on a good day, but now I'm walking down the street and then there's somebody, I'm like, yeah, right, fucker, you better stay 6 feet away from me.
Now you walk with your cane swinging it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just on the elastic, just like Dixie Kong, or just swinging.
Oh yeah, or like fucking Thor.
Yeah, exactly. Let it go. Yeah, don't want to javelin someone, but yeah, man, no, it's something. We've got luckily my neighborhood is mostly old people, and they stay inside anyway.
They're smart. They're staying inside.
Yeah, and I haven't been participating in this because I'm not that helpful, but we've been seeing nice things like the younger neighbors are dropping off groceries to these other neighbors and stuff.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, it's nice seeing the community come out, and I'm just happy when I get my beer deliveries. It's great. We sit in the front window and we know that it's either same day or next day delivery from Henderson Brewing. It's not an ad. I wish it was an ad, but
we're sponsored by Henderson Brewing.
Yeah,
not exactly.
I wish. Hey Henderson, if you listen to this, do it. Please come, dear.
Please support.
Yeah, that would be great.
And Muskoka. I got Muskoka Brewery here.
Nice.
A detour.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. That's actually next on my list.
I stole it from my father because I am officially out of beer.
Oh.
I'm quarantined up with my family right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's going. It's going all right.
It's going all right. It's a little tight. There's 5 of us, so it's a little tight with space.
Plus dogs, eh?
Plus 2 dogs, yeah, because we got Banjo, my family dog, and Daxter, which is my dog.
Right.
So
I didn't realize Banjo was your family dog. I thought you just renamed Daxter.
No, 2 separate dogs.
The last time we chatted, I saw him run by, and you're like, Banjo. I'm like, oh, you renamed the dog.
You renamed the dog.
All right. Dog.
Yeah,
I just think he won't know.
I just change Dax's name every month.
Yeah.
It'll confuse him.
Yeah. No, I'm Jack. Fine. Jack. Okay, fine. I'll be Kazooie then. Yeah.
Fine.
Did you ever have a bird called Kazooie to go with the banjo? Or?
I had a cockatiel growing up named Chico, and I had a second cockatiel, which Kazooie wasn't working, but Tui was. So I named him Tui.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, good man. Yeah. Stick an expansion pack up the bird.
The swap. What do you call it? The stop and swap.
The stop and swap. Just the.
Oh, cockatiels are great as long as they're Chico was great. He was quiet, which was the best thing you can ask for a bird.
Yeah.
And he was very affectionate. Picked his favorites, and it was very
kissy,
adorable.
Kissy bird.
Oh yeah, I love birds. There's just they live a long time, and sometimes they suck.
They do, man. Let me tell you about some damn birds. I don't like birds. I like certain birds. I like a good crow.
Like a good crow.
I like crows, grackles, and ravens because
Yeah.
they've got the confidence to be assholes.
Yep.
I like a penguin. Who doesn't like a penguin? That's a fine bird.
I'm talking about domestic birds.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, see, I respect a gull and a pigeon. I like a pigeon. That's a nice bird. You know.
Do you have a seagull in your home right now?
I do not. As Always Sunny in Philadelphia famously told me, you cannot keep a gull as a pet.
Nope.
Yeah. So, but what? In high school? No. Before high school. Okay. Bird Story 1. We're gonna have a PSTS light called Bird Stories with Dave.
Bird Stories.
My friends, my friend whose parents were fairly like conservative and button up and everything, button down. I don't know. They're
What's the saying?
people.
I don't even know.
Whatever.
What is the saying?
Yeah. They have buttons on their shirt.
Mm-hmm.
This bird, this little parrot, shows up one day. It was a windstorm. Bird shows up on their front stoop, and so they're like, I guess we have a bird now. We have this parrot. Turns out the parrot only knew swears, and it was this really kind of square family. They're super nice, but they did not take kindly to swearing, and suddenly they have this
devil bird
bird who's flying around the house, shitting up the place, screaming "Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!" And when you would go to try to catch it, it'd be like, "Holy shit! Holy shit!" It was amazing. Yeah, this friggin' bird. And so eventually he calmed down, and he's like, "Well, I guess it's my new family." And he starts, and they kind of got the swear. Yeah. Yeah. He is risen.
Heal you with the power of Jesus.
Well, he so they kind of didn't really train the swearing out of him, but he did it less. But what he started to do more was act out by biting people who he didn't care for, and he did not care for me. He would just like hunt me through the house, and swoop at me. Yeah.
He would swoop.
Yeah, he'd swoop, and I did
Screaming,
not care for the
"Fuck you" and
"Fuck you, fuck you." That's the only time he would swear again. But actually, yeah, he would swear when he was swooping. So yeah, I did not like that bird. Then in high school, our history. No, what was he? He was our electronics teacher. We had this electronics class where you would like solder and build shit. Like we built radios and stuff. And our teacher had this parrot named Coco. He was a beautiful bird, to his credit. Beautiful, beautiful parrot, African gray. Mm-hmm. Size of a fucking bread box. He was huge. And doesn't he just hate me? And he would come lived in the classroom, and he would just land on my desk and just stare at me, and like with his little bird head working on, and he would sometimes jump on my shoulder and like just bite me on the ear. And my teacher was like, "Oh, it means he likes you." I'm like, "Sir, I don't think he likes me at all."
And bird bites hurt. Oh my god.
Yeah. And he bit me on the hand once because I was sitting there, and I look down and my bag is moving. That's what's going on in my backpack. And I stick my hand in there. Bastard bird eating my lunch. And then he bites me on the hand.
Thanks, motherfucker.
Yeah. So one day, Coco, there was a windstorm, and he got outside, and nobody saw Coco again.
Bye-bye, Coco.
I felt bad for my teacher. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I felt bad for my teacher. He was a cool cat.
Yeah,
and,
he was pretty upset.
Bummer his bird was gone, but I did not give a shit that bird was gone.
Oh my god, when we had Chico, he was like kind of like my bird, and I didn't want the bird, which was kind of funny that he kind of bonded with me. He would fly.
He's your bird.
Yeah,
you deal with.
I was like, we just got a bird, so we one day had a dog. Like, this is bullshit. And then so Chico ended up liking me, and I was like, okay, birds are cool. But he wouldn't bite, so you could do, it sounds gross, but you could do whatever you want to him. So like I would hold on to him, I'd hold him upside down, he'd be like fucking chill.
Nice.
When I was like laying down, he would like run up to my face and just kind of lie down.
Aww.
It was a very affectionate bird.
That's
that really like set my standards a little too high when I got my new bird. And this new bird was like loud. I was like, and he would bite me, wouldn't let me go near him. Like I was like, you're shit. You sucked. I want Chico back.
That's amazing. Go Chico.
So go Chico.
We had a dog growing up named Chico. I think
Oh, yeah?
everyone at some point has had an animal named Chico.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I've been telling people about this bird, and they're like, I've had a pet named Chico.
There you go. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah. My son is named Chico.
My son's named Chico.
Man. Yeah, no, friggin' birds. They hate me, man. That just in general. Like, we would go in high school, my friends and I, we would go to like pet stores and in the mall. It's like, well, let's go in and look at the geckos and whatever, birds. And my friends thought it was so funny that they would all walk past the bird section and birds would just be chill, don't give a damn. I would walk by and they're just losing their damn minds.
Kill it!
Yeah. They hate me. At the X, the Canadian exhibition,
Yep.
here in Toronto, right?
Oh, yeah.
They've got the big animal pavilion. I was there with my ex, and there's this friggin' ostrich, and it's in a
Even
it's in a
ostriches didn't like you?
Well,
okay, keep going.
They're in this one bird in this pen, and you know how when they all kind of like clump up and they like stick their head under their
it's terrifying.
stupid bird arm, and they're just sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Big pile of feathers.
Yeah.
Well, people are like, "Hi, look at the bird! Look at the big ostrich!" Right? And then I get up to the thing, looking at the bird, and his head just goes like, and I'm like, "Oh, look, he's looking at me," and he's like,
He likes me.
Satan. And he gets up and he comes like a fucking raptor. It's like head's bobbing, and he comes and he's like this close, right up against the fence. And he followed me the length of the fence. It was like 30 feet of this cage. This ostrich hated me. That was
my
terrifying,
God.
man.
You must have been like evil to birds in a past life or something.
Maybe, man. I've got no truck with birds. Maybe it's because I'm cool with the grackles and the ravens, and they're like the badasses of the bird community, and the other birds look at me like I'm with the fucking
swagger. They do
yakuza.
whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Crows are just.
Oh, I like a crow.
I'll eat that dead thing. Whatever.
Yeah, and they remember people's faces if you're nice to them, or they'll hold grudges if you're mean to them. It's oh man, there's so much. Look up like crows someday, man, and just crows in general. Wikipedia article crows.
I'm pretty sure I've seen like a dodo video where it's like this lady has a friend crow, and just hangs out.
They'll bring you stuff. It's bring you stuff. My mom's got some crow friends in her backyard there, and the railing on their deck, the crows bring like shiny things like keys. I don't know where they're getting keys.
Where'd you get this engagement ring from?
Yeah, my crow. I guess I'm married to a bird now.
The bird proposed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So how's quarantine treating you?
This is it. And my 2.4s keep getting stacked in the back, and this is it. It's not so bad. I'm playing a lot of Assassin's Creed.
I feel like gamers
Odyssey.
are transitioning well.
Oh yeah, we're just fine.
This is what we've been doing before.
Yeah,
this is fine.
Very similar to my standard life.
Yeah.
But no, I've been sinking a lot of time into Odyssey. Man, I love that game. I know like Assassin's Creed gets burned for being repetitive, and it is, but man, it's ancient Greek. I'm like almost 200 hours in, and I think I checked yesterday, and I think I'm at like 71% complete.
There is a lot of content in that game.
Oh my god. So man, I don't even own the DLC.
Yeah.
Like it's bonkers. So I'm excited to go full completion.
Odyssey was probably my favorite Assassin's Creed in a long time. I really think I guess they kind of rebooted, like just the mechanics are a little different, and I like that. I like that I can climb anything. I like that there's an RPG system. I like swapping between weapons. Greece is beautiful. Oh my god, one of the best open worlds ever made.
Yeah,
like I swear to God,
so much fun.
Yeah,
like Athens is so accurate. Like I was there in real Athens in last year, and
oh wow, last year.
Yeah, just for like we were like stopping through on the way back to Canada, and we were in Athens, and I had been there in 14 or something as well. And so Athens in the game is so accurate that when somebody was like, and you go to the Agora, it's that way, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And I went to where the Agora is in relation to the Parthenon, and you can navigate if you know the actual, like London as well in Syndicate. I'm like, all right, it's like, go to Trafalgar Square. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, I know what that is. Yeah. and I'm on my horse going on down. Yeah.
Say what you will about the Assassin's Creed franchise. Their attention to detail. And I thought I read somewhere that there was this, when they were working on Origins, that they found a secret tomb and a pyramid, because when they were mapping out the level, they're like, there's got to be something there. And then there was, like, that has never been discovered before.
I think I heard about that, because I know they were doing a lot of stuff, and they've found a couple things actually in I don't know how Unity. Unity, they when Notre Dame in Paris, when the church burned, they were using scans that Ubisoft had created of the interior of it to help in rebuilding projects.
Wow.
Because they made such accurate, minute scans that even the PC version of the game wouldn't be able to handle the detail that it used. But yeah, it's so cool. Man, I remember I worked at we can say it now, EB Games, when the first game came out, and like I was against pre-ordering, and then I saw the first trailer, and like, game.
Is that what you were going for?
No, yes, exactly that. No, I don't know. I mean, I worked there. I didn't really want to have to pre-order, but then I saw the trailer. I think it was E3, like 2005 or something.
That was a great trailer.
Oh my god, yeah, it was so good. And I'm like, this is what I want. I want historical. I didn't know that there was going to be any, like, they didn't tell you until the end of the game that there was any kind of supernatural sci-fi stuff. And I didn't even care when that came in, because it hits the same, like, historical but suspension of disbelief that I get from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that series. And I've played every single one, even except the PSP one, which I wanted to play.
Liberty?
No. Okay, so there was a Vita one.
That was Liberty.
Was it Liberty? Liberation.
Liberation. It was where you play as the female assassin.
Yeah. And I played that eventually. They released it on Xbox Live Arcade.
Yes, they did.
HD version. But the original, there was a PSP one called Altair's Chronicles, I think, and it's in the island of Cyprus, and which my girlfriend's family is from Cyprus, so I'm like, I want to play this because now I know my way around Cyprus. But so I don't know how. I guess I could emulate a PSP.
I researched on a video game before I came.
Oh yeah. Did you know?
Did you know? Cyprus. You know how to get around Cyprus now?
Oh, yes.
That's why I was playing all those video games.
Yeah. No, man. Even playing Assassin's Creed 2, and then later I went to Florence and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, the bridge and this and that and the other thing. Oh man. Yeah, I love that series. Sure, they're repetitive. Sure, they've got some issues, but I mean, tell me a better character. There are better characters, but Ezio was such an endearing character. The twins in Syndicate were so good. Who did you play as, Cassandra or Alexios?
I went with Cassandra because I was told she had better voice acting. Is that true? I don't know.
I never played with Alexios. I'm like, I just can play as Cassandra.
I want to be this badass woman.
Yeah.
Representation.
Of course. But yeah, no, actually it is good representation, because they don't like hypersexualize her or anything. Like,
you can have sex with anything.
Yeah,
man,
exactly.
Woman, anything.
Beast, whatever.
And I'm sure it's the same dialogue options as the man.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly, yeah. So it's man,
they did it right.
Yeah, man.
Without alienating anything or anybody.
Yeah. No, I think it was really well done. Gives I've got a lot of history on the Greek gods now, so that's cool.
Zeus is fucked.
Yeah,
all my Greek mythology is from God of War.
There you go.
Which is mostly wrong.
I have not played it since God of War 2 on the PS2.
God of War 2 is probably the best one.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Because I think the new one is so different from the old. I don't even consider it in the same franchise, even though it is. It's just the old ones are so different. And
it's such a reboot. Right?
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. It's best. Yeah. One of the best games I've ever played.
It looks beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Like, I still don't have a PS4, so
that's why it's like sometimes like when you play a PlayStation exclusive, just because they work with one hardware, like they can make the game look as amazing as they can.
Yeah.
And so it's like I don't think we'll get a God of War like graphically wise until the PS5, and I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, man, it's I wanna play. I love Uncharted. I still haven't played Uncharted.
I'm playing through 4 right now because it's free this month.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
So just gave me an excuse to play it.
Nice.
Nolan North is a fucking boss.
He's so cool.
And Troy Baker's in it too.
Oh, that's right.
He's the brother. Yeah.
And they've got their channel. Have you watched their channel, the Retro Replay?
I didn't know it existed. You told me about it, and I've seen a little bit of an episode, but I'm gonna keep watching it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's brilliant. You know, I should take a few ideas from it.
Yeah.
Once quarantine's lifted, of course. Of course.
Yeah, of course. Jeez. Well, yeah, no, we're totally jacking their style, especially if we're voice actors now.
Officially,
yeah.
Do we want to talk about that? I mean, should we? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we can clip it, and maybe Jamie will like that.
Yeah. You know what? Let's leave it in.
It's up to you.
And the only reason I'm hesitant but you know what? Because he's got the Instagram and everything.
Yeah,
up.
It's already up. And the trailer's coming up May 11th.
Not like it's that's right. So it's not like a secret. So screw it. Yeah, we've been doing voice work for a podcast radio play in 9 parts. That is the Colin Trevorrow and I can't remember the other guy's name right now. Jamie, pull that up.
What?
Isn't that some Bro Rogan bullshit?
Yeah, that's some Bro Rogan. Just
hey, bro, pull
it
that shit up.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Let me put that. When we know we made it as a channel, we'll have a guy that we could just yell to pull it up.
Yeah.
And we'll know we made it.
Just seems your brother.
Garrett, pull it up.
Yeah. No. Get the fuck.
Give me money.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the direction you're looking at. What are we looking at?
There we go. I'm pulling up the script. Who it was meant to be by. I guess it was just Colin Trevorrow. Okay. The original script.
Duel of the Fates.
Of Duel of the Fates. Colin Trevorrow. So, it is what Episode 9 of Star Wars was
supposed to be.
Supposed to have been.
And people like this script over what they went with.
Yes, and many people do, so it can be headcanon if you want. And if you want to hear us in the in the reading of that, then you can.
You can.
Yeah.
May 11th, there should be a trailer.
Yep.
No, May the 4th, there's a trailer. Yes. And May 11th, it's the first episode.
It's the first episode. Thank you.
It's a 9-part series.
Yes. And it's called Duel of the Fates.
Duel of the Fates. Should we say what our roles are, or should we wait till people be like, I know you were that guy?
Let's keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret.
Let's keep it a secret. I mean,
we both gotta.
Once they find out that you're Leia.
I'm old Carrie Fisher. I'm the Force Ghost Carrie Fisher.
What's going on here?
What's going
on? Drugs are hell of a drugs.
Yeah.
Let's see. Duel of the Fates podcast. I feel terrible. I should have this on hand.
I've already followed it, and I'm going to start sharing it soon. Probably with this clip from this show.
Yeah, we'll check it. We'll put a link down in there. Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up now.
It's okay. I think we said what we want to say.
Yeah,
it's sick.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm Leia.
Check down in the.
Dan is Chewie.
There we go. Yeah. So anyway, check it out. Duel of the Fates. DUEL. of the Fates. And
It was so much fun.
Podcast.
It was
It
so
was a lot of
fun.
fun. I really enjoyed it.
Not a lot of people know, but I have a very a large interest in the voice acting world. So it's just kind of fun just to do something without any pressure and just have fun. Like, I was worried we're gonna do like 100 takes, but it was literally just
banged on through, and we redid a couple.
Yeah.
And I think I might have some pickups that I want to do. Just if Jamie Dew, who is our director extraordinaire, and he was producing and editing the whole thing.
It's a lot of work. Oh my god.
He's busting his hump. He did a great job. So I'm really looking forward to hearing it. So we heard an early cut of the trailer today. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, and Lucasfilm, please don't sue us. So that'd be good.
Lucas, don't do it.
Yeah. Well, they denied all connection to that script, so it's not real. It's a fan project.
It is a fan project. Yeah. But
yeah. So we last episode we were at Mom's basement, and they very kindly asked if we could if we wanted to film out there in the empty bar, which was very kind of them to offer. But since we live on opposite ends of the city and outside of the city, in your case, it's at this point it's maybe next month we might be able to do it once things are starting to kind of relax and chill out.
We'll see next month. But it was too bad because it was a blast. I know it was really fun to edit. Like, you could just tell that we were having a good time.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. And I think the setup was good. They liked having us there. So Johnny and Derek, they were shout out if you guys are listening or watching, whatever. And I hope man, it's such a hard time out there for the small business right now. And I know I don't want to jinx anything. I know a couple bars that I love here in the city are probably have closed already.
Closed?
All the ones that I've seen closing so far have been because their landlords were kind of pricks and were looking for an excuse to close them up entirely.
Wow.
So it sucks. So if like, I don't know, we don't have a Patreon or anything, so don't try to give us money, not that you would anyways, but go shop local right now. Go and support like every little restaurant that you normally go to. Message them on Instagram, Twitter, on whatever you can. Just ask how they're doing, and if you have a bit of money, just go support them. Not like, did you see the video of that Twitch girl trying to raise money for herself? It came out like yesterday, I think, and she's like laid there in her like sexy outfit on a bed with a bunch of like anime little stuffed animals and stuff.
The simp nation's on their way.
Yeah, real creepy. And she's like, you know what? If you have time to watch us on Twitch, watch me on Twitch, you have $10. Like, if you don't have $10, like, why are you here? You should be out working. So donate to me. It's like, no. You disconnected from reality, psychopath.
You psycho. Did you hear about the priest that he was forced to shut down his like his, I don't know what church people do, but he was asking for people to donate all of their checks, or like their EI checks and stuff. And like the video I think has over 201,000 dislikes and like 200 likes. Like, it was
crazy.
I'm glad it was received that way instead of the latter. Like, imagine if people were sending him checks.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm sure there are some people doing it, but not at least
don't feed your family.
Not the majority.
The church needs the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
Doesn't God provide?
Doesn't God?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
God's like, I've got bills to pay too.
Not the topic for this podcast, but maybe not.
Maybe not. Take home whatever you will. You're a judgment-free podcast.
Whatever gets you to fall asleep at the end of the day.
Yes.
Don't hurt anybody.
Hey, if it brings you comfort, hell, Nothing wrong with that. Just don't give your money to charlatans and shysters.
Yeah, Animal Crossing has brought me joy. It has, and I've plugged in over 100 hours already.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm gonna do like an island tour on the channel because I've just been obsessed with it. Like, seriously, man. It's like every waking hour I'm just sitting there like gotta make sure my flowers are having sex and making hybrid colors and
gotta catch the weird fish.
I'm gonna sit on the pier for 2 hours and try to catch this one fucking fish. I saw this list of like fish that are leaving in April and I was like freaking out.
What the hell? They have limited run fish.
Yeah. So it's like from what was last month? March, April, March. Yeah. From like March to April, there's like these specific fish. If it's May, you missed it.
Oh my god! You can't catch it. Hopefully, it comes around next March, so you can.
It will, but
get your fish stock.
If you want your golden, fishing rod, you got to catch them all.
Oh my god!
So.
God,
yeah. What an infuriating game, though.
I really want a Switch, and I don't have a Switch. Yeah. But when I hear things like that, I'm like, I'm okay.
Did you hear what's going on with the Switch right now?
No.
Is people have set up bots, so whenever they come ready for sale, they pick them all up and then they're selling them to people.
Bastard.
Inflated prices. It's really bad.
It's
really
ridiculous.
bad right now.
Is that happening here?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. My sister wanted to buy a Switch for her house next year at school, and she just wanted one for quarantine as well. But we couldn't find any.
Yeah.
So she had to get a Switch Lite, which is fine. But
yeah.
I was like looking at it. She's like, is like $700 okay for? I'm like, no.
No. That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's just
toilet
paper and Switches.
Yeah. I mean, they go hand in hand. You gotta play something to sit on the can.
Yeah. In my bathroom in my Animal Crossing house has a Switch next to it, just so if you get bored on the toilet.
That's smart.
Play a little Switch.
I'm so worried because I know in my bathroom there's like a rail in front, like when you're sitting there.
Yeah.
There's a rail on the wall in front of you, and I'm like, if I had a Switch, it would just sit up there and playing ARMS or whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that's what people wanted in Smash.
I want to poop while you Smash.
What's the ARMS characters?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's better than fucking Byleth.
That is fair. Yeah.
Fuck off with your Fire Emblem characters. Come on.
I'm so tired of it. Like, I don't even like Smash all that much, and
you're mad.
Yeah, I am mad. I'm mad for you. Like, I just want Master Chief in Smash. That's all. That's what'll bring me back to Smash. Yeah.
It's what was frustrating to me was that if you're gonna incorporate a Fire Emblem character, fine. She seemed so the same, and it's the protagonist character, so she's got blue hair like every other Fire Emblem character. She's boring, and like her moves are boring, and I like Fire Emblem Three Houses. I loved that game, but when I saw that, I was like, fuck off.
I remember in what was it, Ultimate, and when were they first introduced, the Fire Emblem, like Roy and Marth, and like these guys are the same character. Like, yeah. These are copy paste.
Melee had a ton of clone characters.
Yeah.
But Roy and Marth, actually, it was a big deal in North America because we had never gotten a Fire Emblem game. So we had there's actually talks in not having them included in our version of Melee.
Oh, jeez.
Because we had no idea who they were.
Yeah.
And, jump to 2020. Now we've got 20 characters from Fire Emblem. They all have blue hair and they're all white. And
Sakurai must just love
Sakurai Fire Emblem. Loves Fire Emblem. Oh my god. Which is, so it's like, you know what, man? You're the developer of this fucking awesome game. Like, put on who you want. You gave me Banjo. You can do whatever the hell you want now. But, like, it was weird. When they were showing off the character, he was, like, nerding out about the history of Fire Emblem, and I'm just sitting there waiting for gameplay, and he's just like talking about, let's name all the Fire Emblem games in existence. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Skip ahead. Can't skip ahead. It's a live show. so that was funny.
Man, yeah. I if there are more DLC characters planned,
there's 6 more.
6 more.
6 more, including ARMS. Yeah.
Do you have any bets? It's probably for a different show, different episode.
Yeah.
But who do you think is coming on? Just real.
Honestly, man.
Who would you want? Just pull
Who
out
I want
that
would never happen.
Yeah, just give me some absurd. Give me fucking cute.
Well, you know what? Like, goddamn, they put in ARMS. He was an assist trophy, so I don't see why they can't put in Waluigi.
There you go.
He's an assist trophy, and people want him. Give him to me.
People want him so badly.
Give him to me.
The more that he isn't in there, the more I feed off that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
So does the whole world. It's a meme.
Yeah.
There's this really fucking funny. Maybe I'll throw up a picture here, but it's like Wario, and he's like standing with a pie, and he's just like, when Waluigi gets into Smash, I'm gonna prank him, and then it cuts to like the next thing. He's just waiting there. That's pretty good. I'll post it up there.
That's awesome.
Pretty good.
I hope for some people's sake he'll eventually get in.
Yeah.
But, you know,
it probably won't happen.
It would be so cool if they put Doom Guy in.
Oh God. Yeah.
Like
Doom
with Isabella on his shoulder.
Yep. I would love just Doom music and Smash.
Yeah.
Please give it to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a Doom level.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mario
if
fights
Nintendo
in hell.
would go that far. Yeah. Yeah. Mario versus like the Barons of Hell.
Dude, we have Bayonetta. She's literally a witch that rips her clothes off when she attacks.
Yeah.
I don't think Doom Guy is too far.
Hair.
Her hair is her clothes.
Actually. It's her hair.
Let me activate my trap card.
Yeah, no, I definitely want Master Chief. I think.
Yeah.
Well, also because like Nintendo and Microsoft have been pretty cool with each other, and recently, and having crossplay happening with a lot of things, and Banjo, exactly. And Chief, except for Halo 5, they've all been teen-rated games. So like,
and
there's
even
no
like,
reason.
Even the one that was rated M, I didn't understand why it wasn't that.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think it was because Cortana was so banging. I don't know.
Dude, if you play Uncharted, there's some banging characters in that.
There, yeah. Oh, Nathan Drake in in Smash would be like a ridiculous character, mostly just for Nolan North.
I think we got our PlayStation rep with Joker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would love Rayman.
Oh my God.
I want Bomberman. I want Gino.
I'm surprised they don't. Oh, Gino. Yeah, with this little like.
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah.
And like Sakurai's wording was like, we're doing a second Fighter's Pass to please everybody. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They're in the game. So hopefully they're just fulfilling dream picks right now.
You know what would be cool is like a Mario RPG like swap out, have like Gino and Mallow.
Yeah.
And just have them swap, kind of like the Pokemon, like the Pokemon trainer.
Yep.
Yeah, just
I know them?
Oh, you know.
Oh, I know them.
I don't know shit about them as characters, but I'm like, look, I'm Squirtle.
I wanted that with like a Paper Mario character. And like their down special would swap the partners, so like his special would be different. So like the Koopa would shoot the shell.
Right.
Like the bomb, you could place a bomb down, and I love Paper Mario. I wish there was like Paper Mario character.
Super Paper Mario was such a fun game.
It was so good. I don't understand why people didn't like it.
Yeah,
it was different, but I liked it. It's better than Sticker Star.
I never wanted to play,
the
Superstar, Sticker Star, any of the 3DS one. Nah, I forgot.
And the Wii U one
Super Paper Mario was so much fun. Was it?
Yeah. There's rumors that it's coming back to form, but we'll see. That was close to April Fool's, so we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
You know who I want?
What do you want?
My boy, the #1 Captain Toad.
Captain Toad.
Yeah. It's time for adventure. Oh my God, I love that game so much.
It's time for adventure.
Yeah.
That game is so
neither
good.
of us can do it. Oh my God, man, it's so much fun. It was one of my favorite parts of 3D World. Were the little Captain Toad things, and then I'm like, they should make a whole game about it, and then they did.
They did.
Oh my God!
Did you know the original? So that I don't know what you call it, black isometrical. I don't know block. I don't know.
Yeah, isometric, like the semi 3D.
It was originally supposed to be a Zelda themed game based off of Tingle, but Nintendo said No.
Yeah, Tingle's a freak.
Tingle is fucking weird.
And I mean, well, he's got in Japan and Europe, not here, but he's got 2 DS games.
He does.
Yeah, Tingle's like Rupee Adventure or something.
Yeah. It didn't come to North America, did it?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's fine. Keep that weird fairy dressing man over there.
Yeah, he's a diddler. Let's just say it now. Tingle's a diddler. He diddles. Yeah,
That's another PSTS light.
yeah.
Tingle's a diddler.
Tingle's a diddler. He's like I don't know. He to me he represents like every cosplayer out there who, you know, mad props to cosplayers. That's cool. I wish I could dress up as a cool character.
I wish I had the patience to do that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But Tingle is a very specific subset of the cosplayer. Like, there was a I guess before memes were called memes, there was a man Faye, and there was Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, and there was a guy who went to a bunch of conventions as Faye. If I'm remembering your name right, Faye Valentine.
I'm watching the show right now.
Nice. What's, you know, the woman black purple hair, like,
I'm on episode 2, so I don't know if she's.
Oh yeah, she might be showing up in like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Like skin tight yellow.
Oh yeah,
vest
yeah.
And shorts.
I haven't.
Yeah, so her name, if I recall right, is Faye. And there was a guy who cosplayed as her, but had the body of like George Lucas, and
Hey, don't insult him, or he's gonna shut down our project.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sorry, George. He doesn't care anymore. He's just like rolling around in all his money and But this dude would. You're so been a naughty boy. And so no, this guy would be in this like skin tight, but he wore it with such confidence that you're like, that's awful.
But
man,
good on you.
And so Tingle
That's
is
Tingle.
like, I think Tingle is kind of like Nintendo making fun of that kind of hyper confident but uncomfortable to see cosplay guy.
Majora's Mask just made me uncomfortable.
I hate that game. I hate it so much.
I had so much anxiety playing that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came out when I turned 16, and I was like, maybe, I don't know, 14 or 16.
So you're good at video games
16.
at that
It came
point.
out in 2000.
Yeah.
And like, I had just come off of Ocarina of Time, one of the best games ever made. And then I get Majora's Mask, which is, so I'm 16 and I'm like listening to Rage Against the Machine. I got long hair. I'm like, oh, sad and angsty and angry. And then Nintendo's like, hey, don't worry
sad and
about it.
angsty
I'm
kid. Here you
Nintendo.
go.
Have this. I'm like, thanks, Nintendo. I could use a perk up. And it's like, you've met with the sad and dangerous fate, haven't you? Blah, blah, blah. And it was depressing. Hey, the sky is falling, literally. It'll kill everyone. Termina is gonna. It sucks. Everyone's sad. And even the music was all in a minor key.
Yeah.
And it just makes you anxious.
It was-
And the time limit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I didn't hate it, but it's the only 3D Zelda game I haven't beaten. And I think it's because it is always... I hated the time mechanic. Like, I like it in theory, but in a Zelda game where I want to, like...
Explore every little
explore
thing.
And, like, you know, the dungeons are hard, so I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, literally one of the puzzles was, like, you turn into a Zora, and you have to hit a specific wall that's not textured differently, and it gets you to the Pirate Fortress. I'm like, that's what I had to do, so I'm supposed to slam at every wall. There's just... I had problems with it. But I do like it in theory, and I'm sure I will beat it one day, but...
Weirdly enough, as we say this, I'm sitting here. I just realized that my monitor is propped up with a little like decorative cardboard box thing here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah,
I have that too.
Dude,
I think we got it from Edward Brock Games.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then for the viewers at home, I don't know, how's that coming?
I have that too.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what's inside the box.
That's actually worth money right now.
Is it seriously?
Yeah, dude.
It's literally keeping my
paperweight.
It is. It's keeping my monitor from sliding down.
You remember the 3DS had the Majora's Mask figure, like the Scotch figure? That's worth money, and I have it.
It's just sitting here on my shelf.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Did you ever see the 3D figure of Ganon? Ganondorf, I guess, from Wind Waker.
Which figure? Like from
Hold up.
first 4 figure?
Yeah. No. Oh my God, no. Close. One sec. I'll show you. This is the show off part.
All right, everybody's gonna watch me chug this beer. I can't do that. I can't chug a beer. It's too good. How y'all doing? Like and subscribe, why don't you?
Okay.
Like and subscribe, damn it. Like and subscribe, right, Dan? Subscribe to the channel.
Are you being subliminal or just aggressive?
I was just like, I'm gonna chug this beer, and I was like, you know what? No, you guys aren't worth it. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
There he is.
So there's the Skull Kid just sitting there doing.
He's out of his box. You goddamn animal.
Actually, this guy, I don't think he came in a box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have ways.
I have ways.
I know and
people.
then this fellow came with his stand.
That was the Wii U version, right? The Wii U game. I wanted that so bad. I regret not getting that.
Oh man, he's
look
so
it up
cool.
in his skirt. Oh, look at his panties. Look at those panties.
No, our my Nintendo rep at the time knew that I love Zelda, and she's like, "Oh, hang on, let me go to my car." She's like, "Here, my kid was pissing me off, and he doesn't deserve this. You can have it." I'm like, yeah, because I got the Zelda Wii U, and so when the HD version, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a whole another copy of the game because it came pre-installed on the Wii U. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably did.
That was the time when Nintendo was giving each store like 2 of everything, and EB Games head office was telling us not to buy it, and that was so upsetting. Like I'm like, just because I work here, I'm still a customer, and I want to buy this. Which was upsetting. I get both sides. I get it because I'm there all the time, but I think just because I'm there all the time, I should.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm there all the time. I don't get benefits.
You people don't know what it's like.
I don't get benefits. There's nothing good about this job.
Well, you know what?
Other than I'm first.
Let's crack into that. Okay, so what are you drinking now? You got another detour?
Same detour.
There we go. So do I.
Yeah. Ooh, cheers. Oh, clink.
It's
beer too.
Stupid.
It's so stupid.
So yeah, birds out of the hat, cats out of the hat, birds out of the bag.
Birds
Is
out of
there
the bag.
a bird? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we both used to work at EB Games.
Yes.
And until very recently, yourself. And
yeah, I was let go because of COVID-19 stuff, but I think I've decided it's enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Fair enough, man. I feel that. I worked there on and off for 12 years.
Yeah.
And 2005 to 2017.
That's how you and I met.
Yeah, man.
When we both worked at Yonge and Dundas.
Yonge and Dundas in the hot, bumping downtown core of Toronto.
I actually fucking loved working there.
That was a lot of fun.
It was so fun.
Before we get into any kind of people gut reaction hate GameStop, EB Games, and for some logical reasons.
Most of the time, very logical. But
yeah. One thing that I will always say is the thing that was great about working there always was the people that we would work with.
Yep.
Because we're all the weirdos, man. We're always all weirdos.
Most of the time, not all of us, most of the time, we all had the same interests and always had stuff to talk about. And then we had built friendships with this job.
Yeah. And some of us were wildly different, but still fit in, and all because of the job. We're all outside of work. We're all odd, different people. But EB was always a great place for kind of the weirdos to collect and to have fun. Yeah. So I don't regret working there. I regret.
Oh my God, neither do I.
I don't regret any of it. It bums me out to see what it's become.
I think, I don't know. Growing up, I always wanted to work there, and I always looked up to people who worked there, and And when I was old enough to work there, I had applied for many years. And then when I later learned that the manager just didn't like me for some reason. And so when she was fired, the ASM who I was friends with was like, do you want a job? And here's keys. Like right away, like literally.
That's nuts.
And yeah, a funny story about that lady though. I was trying my best to be in her good books, and so I brought her a coffee once, and she's like, and I just like, oh, I didn't know what you wanted. This is also 18-year-old me. So I'm like walking in, I'm just like, hey, like I got you a coffee. I don't know if you like coffee, but I put cream sugar on the side. She's like, how dare you? I was like, what? I'm like, you don't have to drink it. I'll just take it.
Yeah.
She was like offended that I brought her coffee, and she's like, well, you don't know if I like coffee. So I just knew she had something. There was something about me she didn't like.
That's weird.
It's just so frustrating because I've tried my whole life to be a nice guy.
Yeah, you're a nice fellow. You're a decent, kind fellow.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
why I was a little upset.
I
was
think
like,
I know
don't
who you're
why.
talking about too, but
Yeah, we won't say names, but
that's for off camera. But yeah, you do get a lot of that. A lot of the, especially the assistant managers, a lot of them are hired from outside of the company. You know, you have, and that's where a lot of rifts start in the stores. Like you've got a good team working. You find natural leaders start to show up in the team, and then
they hire out a company.
They hire out a company.
I never understood that.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. But no, a few managers that I've worked with who are hired out of the company were great.
Mm-hmm.
I just was always confused by that because I knew a couple coworkers were like, it's like, oh, like it'd be great if I had this opportunity, and I would for sure interview for that. And then seeing that happen, I was like, huh?
Yeah, it happened multiple times. It sounds total sour grapes. I was passed over for manager multiple times because of a few different reasons, but because they knew I was doing the job and being paid less to do it as a store associate. So there were so many red flags for so long a time.
I've also seen a company like they like where you are and you're good at where you are, so they have no intention on promoting you, you know?
Exactly.
I was asked to interview for ASM. I said no, because I knew it was like a temporary part-time gig. I wasn't looking to move up in the company. And like I also just didn't know where the company was going to be 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Like everything's going digital. As much as I love physical media, that's just where the industry's going. And it's just like, how is EB Games going to adapt? And that's why it's been an interesting couple of years seeing like how they're trying to adapt in the digital market. And we just did a crazy clearance before we shut down. Oh my God. We had things that used to be like $20 brought down to $1. We started doing $5 Fridays.
Oh my God.
Just all the shit that we couldn't move, that they just had to clear it out.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and I remember our back room at one point was just overflowing with product. We couldn't even put it on the floor.
Head
so
office
how do we sell
just
it?
sends out tons and tons of crap.
How do we sell it?
So
it's in the back.
was it all like the high profit margin crap,
Yes.
like the backpacks and bags and socks and crap?
Yes. Minecraft stuff. And then when Fortnite blew up, we weren't carrying any product until it was too late.
Yeah.
People stopped giving a shit. Not stopped giving a shit, but every day people were coming, hey, you got Fortnite stuff? And we're like, no, it's weird. We don't.
Yeah.
And then when we did, people stopped looking for it. And then we ended up having a crazy amount of Fortnite swag in our back room.
Yeah.
No one was buying
There you go. They're like, oh, it's popular.
I just feel like it's just a bunch of
popular game for 2 years at this point.
It's just a bunch of old people at head office thinking like at one point we had like, remember fidget spinners were huge?
Yeah.
We had hundreds of them.
Oh yeah,
way after they were cool.
Own.
Way after they were cool, we had hundreds. We just got them.
Just show up. The company blew my mind once in a while because they would be so slow on the uptake for a lot of things. But then when Leonard Nimoy died, Spock, when he died, literally the next day I'm opening up shipping, open the box, and there's like 60 t-shirts with a picture of Leonard Nimoy, and it says "Live long and prosper." It's like the day after the man died. I called my district manager. I'm like, dude, I'm not putting these out. He's like, you have to. I'm like, you can come do it. I'm not doing it. I was always insubordinate.
That's kind of creepy.
But, yeah, I'm like, no, this is so disrespectful, and I know that I will just give such vinegar to the person who wants to buy that the day after a man dies. Like, I worked at HMV, and if people live in the States who are watching this don't know, it's like it's a record store, music store, like FYE. That's one in the States, and so
I love
HMV was so great, and but they went the route that EB Games is going now. Suddenly, pop figures. Hey, we've got tiki mugs. Hey, we've got T-shirts for days.
Yeah.
And so, but if somebody died, if an artist died, we would have to go. Yeah, we would have to go in early in the morning, tear down the Mio, like the that's what they call the racks at the front, load it up with whoever died, and stack them high, watch them fly. That was it.
Wow.
Yeah, and
because like at one point, in one hand, in a business sense, people are gonna be looking for that shit.
Yeah, I get it.
But you're also profiting off of a real person who died.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, I kind of get it more with HMV because it's like, I want to commemorate David Bowie when he died. I want to commemorate him by listening to his album. Fine, I get that. Like, come in, buy the CD, it goes to his estate, and like BMG something or whatever. A T-shirt of Leonard Nimoy that literally says "Live long and prosper." It's like that's
not
dirty,
right.
Man.
That's not right. And I'm sure like the context was different than when they ordered those shirts. Like,
for sure, it wasn't like, haha, live long, because he can't.
He can't. And I'm sure, but like, I think at that point they would like email everyone and be like, hey, just leave these shirts in the back for a little bit. Then when it's appropriate, we'll put them out. Yeah. I see that.
I remember, there were so many little weird things, like the little edicts that would come down from head office. Like, everyone loves to hate on the warranty, the GPG, the gameplay guarantee.
Yep.
And so if somebody doesn't know what that is, it's $3 for a new game, $2 for a used game, covers you for a year. If you scratch the game, you bring it back in, we give you a brand new copy or another replacement used copy in the case of a used game for free. Well, for the $2 or $3 that you put on. Rather than buying another $70 game or however much it is, even if it's $10, the $2 now, it's a good deal if you are living in a house where people scratch your games.
Yeah.
If it was like, if somebody came up to me and wanted to buy it, I wouldn't offer it to them if they were like a 25-year-old dude living on his own.
Yeah.
But
he's gonna beat it and he's done.
Exactly.
Right? He's not gonna care about it now.
Or if it's like NHL or Madden or something, and he's in with his bros, I'll be like, "You guys gonna scratch this?" And there's always one guy in a group who scratches discs by accident. He leaves it out and gets the disc scratched. So pony up the $2, $3, scratch and cover it. Or kids,
Yeah.
Parents,
I've seen dogs. I've seen everything wreck.
All kinds of crap. So it is a good deal. So it's people like shitting on it, but it is a good deal if you think you might need it. So
for me, it's like I'm a salesman at the end of the day, and you can't sell something if you don't believe in it. So I legitimately believe in the $3 protection. I don't think it's that much money, and I don't think it's having insurance just in case something does happen. You get a brand new copy. It's not a big fucking deal. People explode when I ask for $3 more.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, just say no.
People would calm right the hell down, though, when we told them we don't make commission on this.
We don't. We used to. We don't.
We used to. I was working when we did, and we would make.
That was before me.
Yeah, we would make 10 cents on every new GPG, and it would stack. Yeah. I was good. I won awards in the company. I feel like I'm Dr. Evazan right now from Star Wars, from Episode 4. Like, I've got the death sentence in 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead. Like, I was the top seller in the company. You'll be dead. Like, but no, like, I won awards for being the top GPG guy in the company because I was good. But
because you believed in it, and you also make commission.
Exactly. We would make 25 cents on an Edge card, which the loyalty card, which is $5 at the time.
Happen anymore.
Oh, do they not?
No,
Oh, wow.
not for a long. Not for my 6 years of working there. Not. I make commission off shit.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you meant that they didn't have the edge card anymore.
Oh, they do. Oh, yeah,
okay.
they do.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember coming in. Boop, boop, boop. It's my new shift. It's like 2007 or something, and I open up the computer. I would get the email through. It's like, hey, EB Games employees, thank you for selling your warranties and the edge cards with such zeal and vigor. From today, we will no longer be adding spiff, which was the commission. We will no longer be adding spiff to your paychecks for selling these, but please continue to sell them with the same enthusiasm as you always have. And that was the month of no GPGs. Like, the company, like, you can look at their numbers and see a drop at that time. It's ridiculous. Because, like, don't take that away.
Yeah, well, like, we've had spiff, like, programs that, so it's like, okay, for this month, you know, if you hit these numbers or your store hits these numbers, we'll put some more money. It was never significant enough to notice.
Or selling those like TVs in suitcases.
Oh, I was around for that.
Get, like,
Yep, I was around for that. That was a little bit of spiff. But
it's like $5 or something.
Yeah,
whatever. It's $5.
But it's like, they're expensive and they're hard to sell because it's just literally a TV in a suitcase.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even that strong. Like, you can make your own for better.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I can't remember.
Spiff. Spaceman Spiff.
I think that's all I wanted to say.
Calvin
we had like programs of doing it. It was never significant enough. And then I was hearing that GPGs used to be, and the other thing I wanted to say, we had this one thing where used GPGs were $1, and we were killing it because selling things for $1 is so easy. It's just, hey, for a buck, because the buck is that's the good word. Buck is a good word. Yeah. And so I say, hey, for a buck, protects your game for a year. Even if it's out of your hands, we'll swap it out for you. And they're like, oh yeah, it's great. But now they brought it back to $2. Our GPGs drop. Yeah. And we thought the $1 was permanent. And we're like, all right, you guys don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, like, you're gonna if you weren't gonna make a sale on $2, why not make it on $1?
Yep. Oh, and platinums are half off right now. I think indefinitely, because they used to be 15 and now they're 7.
That blew my mind when they decided to take it to the tiered system.
Yeah.
Was ridiculous.
Because it used to be different, right?
Yeah. It was just one card.
Yeah, and you had to buy it.
It was $5 and 10% off all used games. Yeah,
that's a deal.
That's all it was. $5, no sign up. You just get the card, and we scan it or swipe it. I think we used to have to swipe it.
But what if they didn't have it?
You're boned.
Yeah.
You don't get it off.
I'm sure that was a lot of customer problems. I bought the edge card.
It's like, I bet you did. Like,
I bet you did.
There were times where somebody knew, like, dude, I washed it, like, or my girlfriend washed it, or whatever, or I lost it, and I, like, sometimes they literally can't afford the thing without the percent. And so I would be like, all right, fine. What did you buy it on? Buy the edge card on. Oh, like Visa. Okay, what day? And I would go. I'm like,
oh my god.
Go to the food court, screw off for like 20 minutes, and come back. So I would go and go through all the day ends and find that receipt, and then find the 4050 whatever of the edge card and do it for them if they were nice.
Oh my god.
If they weren't nice, I'd be like, sorry, dude, you got nothing for you.
Now it's a phone number. Phone number.
Yeah, exactly. That was one of the best things.
But I always thought it was expensive. And then they took away bonuses from it. So, like, you used to get 10% extra credit on your trades.
Right.
That was taken.
They took that away.
Took that away, and it was still $15. Just
you get discount on pops and stuff still
yes,
too?
Yes.
Okay.
It was used and any toys.
Yeah.
So
people still buying pops?
The way I would sell it is just like 75% of the store is 10% off to you if you have this. That's how I sold it. And that's true.
Yeah.
But depends what you're buying.
Yeah.
But
people still buying them pops?
Oh yeah. Just not
like what
the
it
special
used to be.
ones. Only the special ones. Like they would send us like a ton of these pops, and like they wouldn't move unless they're chases or like a convention exclusive, or it's just ridiculous.
That's when I saw our stores getting like boxes and boxes and boxes of things. I'm like, this isn't the EB I used to work for.
Anyone who's watching this and hearing this, like, I absolutely loved my time working at EB Games. I always kind of was kind of upset hearing some people complain about their times there, because it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm like, dude, there's other retail companies that are probably worse, or
there are
just as bad. At the end of the day, like, I don't know, I'm working with something that I like. I'm talking to customers about something I like.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You work it with people that you like. Like, this is we don't want this to sound like we're shitting on the company. It's not the company that we grew up wanting to work at, and it's not what it was.
And we're upset with some of the decisions they've made, and literally the reason why I want to leave. We'll talk about maybe a little bit later, but
we can do it in another episode, we can even do this will be a bit of maybe a shorter episode than the last. But you know what? Here's what we'll do.
Okay.
Since this is getting more gaming focused, let's do a super gaming scotch with the more of the deep dive into the history of EB Games.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How's that sound?
I'll get into a little bit more depth of why I left, I was forced out, but why I'm staying out.
There you go.
And we could talk about maybe we have a few stories.
Yeah.
We had to call the cops once.
Oh my god, I could do
remember that?
years with we did what now?
We had to call the cops once.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that story too, and we have some stories. So
that'll be good. Yeah.
We'll show that
Super Gaming. We'll pop that up on Super Gaming Scotch. But this is our press start to start. This is where we have a little cheeky drink, little chat at night.
Mm-hmm.
Coronavirus edition, and
there's gonna be a few more of these, probably coronavirus, like the ones over through Skype. But
so
gotta do this.
Yeah. But how's that feel like a wrapping point there?
That was a good wrapping point.
That's a good wrapping point. Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching episode. What do we call it? It's two. Fuck me, we've done 3. This is going to screw me up every time.
Done 3.
I don't even care. Yeah. So episode 2 of Press Start to Start. I hope you enjoyed it. Are we done? Do like and subscribe? Do we do that? Are we those kind of people?
Tickle that bell.
Yeah.
Smack that subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit that like.
There you go.
Just do it, guys.
He's young. He can do it. You can pull that off. It's pathetic when it comes from me. I'm like 35.
I have those graphics pop up every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I think that's fine.
Check us on the Instagrams and I got points, so you have to put it where I point.
Oh god.
Instagram, Twitter. What else do we have?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Podcast. We're on iTunes. We're on everything.
iTunes, Spotify.
I recorded a podcast last week with Super Andrew 64. That was fun. Check that out.
Check it out.
Check out the other episodes of Press Start to Start.
Yeah, go watch all those. If you have shorter memory span and shorter attention span, then look at the PSTS lights. Yeah. Those are designed for you.
The lights are designed for people like me who can only watch videos that are 5 minutes long.
Comfy and digest. Hell, I don't even watch them.
They're still too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the lights I try to Minecraft. With the lights I try to do like some fun edits.
You do. I've checked them out. They're great.
Yeah.
Really happy with
I think they're worth a gander. Even if you watch this, watch the lights. Do it.
There you go. Yeah. Just it's like bonus content.
Bonus content.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I guess we will call that a wrap for the evening. But one final shout out to oh shit, what was I gonna do? One final shout out to Mom's Basement. Thank you for offering to host us, and we will do that again soon.
Very soon.
And go support your local businesses. Go support your local breweries if you are of age. If you aren't, tell somebody who is to go do it. Okay, well, to your health, everyone, and stay smart, stay safe, wash your damn hands, don't touch your face. And yeah,
As I've been doing this whole podcast, touching my face.
there you go.
Well, because I'm sanitized, I'm fine.
Yeah, we're at home. We're sequestered at home, at our own individual homes. So. Yeah. But yeah, be smart.
Be smart.
Read the CDC website.
All right, guys, take care.
All right.
Like,
Cheers.
subscribe, please.